folks. This is a nice little interesting battle here. I'm in my M4 Relo Vista. Not so much of a interesting battle for me, but gotta keep an eye on our Saint Emil over here, or not Saint Emil, but our Emil 1, one of the new, I believe it's the Swedish tanks, and it's not a bad tank. I mean, you gotta give a shout out to the man. I mean, he did a really good play this match. But that being said, and I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce his name because that's kind of like a jumble of words there. Juslanova. I think that's probably going to be Javarbo, but we'll call him Javarbo. That'll work. I think that's probably how it's pronounced. But anyways, going back to the replay, I'm in my M4A1 Relo Vista. You know, this is one of the most well-played maps on here, and this is absolutely a horrible map for trying to get medium tank 6 mission on, because this right now is the only tank that I have that really has high enough caliber to be able to safely take on the mission, because you have to do 3,000 points of damage, and that's gonna suck. But that also being said, fan off there, the way you can just fire in the fan. Ooh, and I take a nice, wonderful hit there. Now I do a little bit of damage in this match. I mean, I do fairly okay. I mean, and the T-25-2 gets another nice little slap on me. I'm back in the cover here so that he cannot get a good direct hit. One of my biggest, probably my worst points in playing this game is I stay in third way too often. I'm not going to say that staying in third is a bad thing. I mean, it gives you perspective of what's around you, but you can lose sight of things pretty quick. And I know there's no way in hell I would see that, but I had to back up to the top to see if I could possibly get a view. But I decided to motor down on to the far left bottom side of the map to help out my teammates. Now, why I take this shot, I don't know. Oh, I didn't actually take that shot. My bad. Folks, this replay is actually back from middle of December. It wasn't a great match for me. I mean, obviously you can see so far I've only had really one shell hit anything. And I have been slapped twice by that T-25-2. But Javarbo, he's doing good. And I get smacked back by the Emil 1. I really don't want to take another shot from that dude. And he takes out our Black Prince right in front of me. And he keeps smacking me. I'm using the Black Prince as cover. This is not going to work well for me. Oh my. Am I going to survive? Oh my god. Now I'm actually reversing out in the hopes of that I'm not going to be spotted by anything and I can get back behind other cover and support fire. I mean, that's not a bad idea. And I take out the Emil. Folks, that is actually the only second shot that has actually made any contact so far. Now, our Emil 1 is... He's not dangerously low, but this match could still swing back. And we know it. Oh, and he just smacks the living crap out of that AMX 5100. And... yeah... right about here, I'm about to have a bad day. Ouch. And it always makes me question. There's bushes in between me and him. But yet he can see me perfectly. Let's go to the view of our IS-6. Even if that 5100... oh, he just got destroyed by the Emil. I believe the Scorpion G is going to be trying to come back. How much health does he have? He has 184 health. This Emil 1 is going to wreck him. And he's setting up in a blind, waiting for the Scorpion G to come back. And he gets the kill! Wasn't a bad run.
Remember, folks, if you enjoyed the show, if you will, give me a like and a subscribe, and until next time.